Ignore the fact that we're missing the top of the screen. That was an oopsie doodle. We fix it next episode. Welcome back, everybody, to some more EU4. Playing as now Italy, the Bologna run. With me, Daniel. Last episode we declared on Bulgaria, and should be a pretty easy time. I'm even thinking ahead to what we'll do afterwards. Possibly attack the Ottomans. We don't have a peace treaty with them, so that's an option on the table. They're going to hate us forever anyway, so we might do that. 2 years though until Spain ends its treaty with us, so they'll almost certainly join the coalition. We have 309 aggressive expansion, so that is virtually guaranteed. No other big nation is liable to join the coalition anytime soon though, so we have options. We might do the Ottomans, we might go after Spain, we'll see. As for now, we have Bulgaria to contend with. Bulgaria themselves only have 7,000 troops. I'm not worried. We'll be able to take them out incredibly quickly. Really, our only concern, because this war, I guess, was declared on the fly, is I have no morale for a lot of my troops. So we're going to sit in place and let them recover a little bit until we push forward against the remaining contingent that we're at war against. Also, Russia has just peaced out with the Ottomans, so they took a lot of territory from the Timurids, as it happens. The Ottomans got away relatively scot-free. They only lost, what, 2 provinces to Russia? They lost a couple to Georgia. That's really not too bad, whereas the Timurids lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're talking double digits to Russia. But they're all here, so I'm not that concerned about it. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on how the Ottomans recover. They do have 93% revanchism, so they'll get some bonuses to help with that. But we'll keep our eyes peeled on that side, and then we'll play our cards from there. As for now, split up, please, and start just generically sieging out. There's Bulgaria's stack escaping. And then we just have to, once our morale returns, start wandering up towards Thuringia. We only have 29,000 troops, so it's not that particularly concerning. We could even start going over there now. I think we'll be fine. Who else is in this war? 1 province Aachen, 1 province Friesland, 1 province Hamburg, and 1 province Limburg. Yeah, so non-issues. We'll start heading in their respective directions. By the time we get there, we should have enough morale to be able to handle them. And our vassal's going to go help too. Go, Gascony, go! You can do it! It has been a significant length of time since I made the last EU4 video. It's not going to look it on YouTube, but it's been over a month since I recorded this, so hopefully we won't be too behind the 8 ball, but we'll see. Oh, our leader has died of our most serene republic. Relative's okay, and we do have very high Republican tradition, so okay, go up for it. Let's have Giuseppe del Caretto. 235's not terrible. And having architectural visionary. If this wasn't late game where we essentially have infinite money, that would be a great trait. As it is, it's an okay trait. Nothing more, nothing less. Still don't see any big stack. Okay, there's a stack. So Thuringia and Hamburg have formed up together. I don't think we can get there to help our vassal in time, so we're just going to leave them alone. Are going to take one of our other stacks though and sit between our 2 sieging stacks, just in case. Still converting provinces. 81%. Religious unity is not great, let's be real, but our stability is good, so it's not quite as catastrophic as it would be otherwise. We know there are big stacks in here somewhere, so we just have to keep an eye out. Bulgaria is trying to siege us out. That's adorable. Let's take our capital stack to go contend with that. I don't see them staying there very long. Yeah, they're running away. As they should. We have like an 8-to-1 unit numbers advantage. Need to run away further than that, Bulgaria. That's not going to work for you. Yeah, their stack is now, yeah, coming towards our big stack, but really at a pace that's not going to worry us. Well, they gave us the old slip slide, though. Where are they going? Into Bavaria. Not that it really matters, they're just a mild annoyance at this point. I don't know where they're going, so... Oh, there we go, we caught them. Doesn't matter that it's woods, we outnumber them so greatly. City demands a seat in Parliament? Sure, Narbona, you can certainly have one. Do we want to get the final quality idea group? It would delay our tech, but I still think it's worth doing. So, completing quality ideas gives us 5% discipline, 10% artillery combat ability, and some choices for new policies. What do our policies even look like? So, admin-wise, we have the banking system. We don't have any other options. Diplomatically, what do we have? Extra goods produced, which just means extra money. More heavy ship combat ability is pretty strong. I probably don't need anything in here. Trade efficiency is great for more money, but we have essentially unlimited money, so I'm not worried about that. Military, we have more sieging, more movement, which I love. More movement speed's fantastic. Just having modern firearm techniques makes your combat in general so much more consistent because, well, your infantry are always going to be in the front lines. But if we do that, it's going to cost us a military point every month, and we need to catch up. So if we might end up doing that, but we're not going to do it yet. Let's go stomp this Bulgarian stack. Thank you. Probably the easiest stack wipe we're going to have in the whole game. I'm going to take this stack now that it's been activated, essentially, to go deal with the big old stacks over in the middle of Germany. I also noticed we're sitting both of our stacks in the middle of nowhere. It's fine, it was a safety play. Probably move these two stacks collectively over to Hamburg now, I'd say, and they'll be relatively safe. They seem to be getting kind of spawn camped over here in Germany. That or they're just putting all their troops together and not knowing what to do. It could be that as well. Aachen wants to peace out. We're not going to do that yet because it'll probably black flag our troops. Beirut has been completed. What terrain? Woods. Woods. Would that be a river crossing? You have 4 points of maneuver. Yes, it would. If I go over here, I have to take a silly route, but it won't be a river crossing, so it's still probably worth doing if they'll stay there. Oh, they didn't, but we're going to catch a small stack. I am A-okay with that. We'll stack quite a small number of them. First, that was the Friesland stack. I get a river crossing over here in Zacko, or Zwickau. Where would I be coming in from? Cheb? Great name. No, so Cheb walking in there is not a river crossing penalty. So let's go do that. We'll take both of our stacks and see if we can catch them there. I don't know if they'll stay there or not, but if they do, we'll take them. If they don't, we'll see if we can get them. No, we can't go to Vogtland. Okay, so rather than getting attrition to death, let's take our biggest stack to Weimar. This 62k stack is going to take a bit of attrition damage, but it's fine. Oh, lots of people want open borders with us. Sure, I'm game. I'm a team player that doesn't want to take over Europe at all. He should love me. The siege of Nikopol has been completed. Okay, so we can take all these troops away from Bulgaria now. It's fine. You don't have a high enough limit in Burgas. That's fine. We can't move them there without taking attrition. Really, the question is, do we want to attack the Ottomans? I know we're already at war. But it's very tempting to attack the Ottomans now, while they haven't had a chance to fully recover. And I already have my navy in the area. You know what? I think that's what we'll do. We can bring Poland in. Do we want to bring Poland in? How many troops do they have? 130,000? My concern is if I bring them in, they're going to start trying to put claims down that where I don't want them to. Having said that, there's so much land over here that I can try and claim legitimately. I'm not that worried about it. So sure, okay. They are going to be one military tech level higher than me, but I don't think that's going to matter. So, interesting that we have colonialism CBs. No, we're not going to do that. Imperialism's the way to go. Let's invite Poland in. Like that. This first stack is going to get bopped. And then afterwards we will cross over. This navy. Why do I have two random trade ships out here? Yeah, get hidden, dum-dums. We'll take out that little naval stack as well. Yeah, everything can then merge into Constantinople because there's enough supply limit there. We already have a stack over here that can go and sit on Sham. And then this stack, we're going to only split it in two because it's dangerous to autonomously siege an area I'm not fully aware of what's going on. But these two, as 17,000 stacks, should at least be able to not just insta-die if we get caught. So we'll have them do that. 83 transports don't need to do anything at the moment. That's a-okay. It just means we're going to have to keep going backwards and forwards and watch what's going on. Yeah, that little Ottoman naval stack is absolutely toast. And this stack, what are you doing? Go over here. We were meant to all merge together, but that didn't quite happen. That's fine. A nation we don't care about did a thing we don't care about. Just obtain another trade ship too. Neat. Not a massive difference, but better than nothing. I also have seen you over here, Thuringia stack. I did see you. I will come over and give you a bop momentarily. How big is this stack? 71k. Find those. I don't think we have to wait for backups. I think we're perfectly okay coming over here. Do they have any forts outside of their capital over here? Not really. They don't have very many forts left at all. I'm guessing they can't afford to run them? Huh. They still have 52,000 troops. I can see 14 of them. So there's another 38,000 troops unaccounted for. We won't do the siege stat, you know, the carpet siege fully yet. We'll have to wait our turn. If we could siege any one of these 4 places out, please, so I can go deal with that Thuringian stack, that would be awesome. Guess there were a couple of thousand rebels over here I didn't see. They didn't stand a chance. I don't even need our 29,000 stack. We might be able to do a little bit of carpet sieging. We'll move them over just temporarily. Put them into 7k stacks for now. We can always combine things back up afterwards. I don't want to go too far, though. Yeah, Poland's probably going to claim those, and they don't really care for the time being if they do that. It's just easy target for us, so not a big deal. I wish there was a shortcut key for manage autonomous sieging, but there isn't. We have to click each one individually. Click the button, not that one, because that's not the stack we want to do that with. At least you can have a shortcut. You can hit the enter key just to have it automatically do it at that point, but until then, no dice. I will be a little bit annoyed if Poland claims Trebin, though. Just because it's so far away from their territory. It wouldn't matter in any way. It would just be annoying. Okay, first stack is completed. Let's go deal with Thuringia. And I guess there's a really small Goslar stack that wants to do that silly carpet sieging. Not a big deal. Sham has been sieged out. I don't even see any other forts. Is this all the forts they have now? That's craziness. Well, let's go after that 14k stack that's just sat there doing nothing, I guess. Yeah, they don't even have a fort in Cyprus anymore. Huh. Arkan still wants to peace out. I bet you do. I guess at this point there's no harm in it. Okay, fine. We'll do that. Arkan. You are Harken for a peace treaty, and We're going to pillage you because I'm really rude about it, and it's for World 6 development. So thank you very much. Technically, it's more aggressive expansion, but nobody that matters has got over that 50 threshold. So thank you very much. This stack can now come back and just deal with the small remnants in kind of modern-day Switzerland-ish territory. That stack of the Ottomans is now no longer in existence. And realistically, at this point, they only have 47,000 troops, so we might as well just put the whole thing on the board. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, this is Hejaz and Medina. Okay. I was going to say, are there more forts? No, not really. Not ones that matter, anyway. A jam is another valid target that will come available in July of next year. And they would be very easy to stomp, too. We have options. Lots and lots of options. I wish the Ottoman green was a little bit different to the Italian green, because I find it hard to see. That siege only took 59 days. Warriors do not read books. That doesn't affect military. So it's not too bad. Yeah, military tech doesn't get more expensive. The other two do, but not military tech. Let's go take our stack of mercenaries down to Medina. It's a level 7 fort, to be fair to it, so that's going to take a while to siege out. Oh dear, we sunk the Ottoman flagship again. How terrible. They should just give up building flagships, the amount of them we've taken out. Yes, for now. I mean, we could get all the way over to Hejaz if we really wanted to navally, but I just don't see much of a point. So instead, we're just going to sit just as a precaution in the Gulf of Almeria in case Spain gets any ideas once the peace treaty ends. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. We have so many things we can upgrade, and none of them really seem to be worth doing. Sad. Sag. That's been saying at home. It's where things are sad, but not really that sad, so don't take it personally sad. Just Sag. Where are the potential revolts coming from the Mamluk side? Well, we have troops over there, so I'm not that worried about it. Got Zwickau sieged out as well. Thank you so very much. Let's go bop this stack that's trying to de-siege a siege. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not even gonna... I'm thinking I might not even pursue them. I guess we should. But there's such a trivial stack over there, the 4,000 Goslarians, that really doesn't even feel like it's worth doing, but we should do it. Oh, not quite as... no, it was a stack wipe. Yep, that was a full stack wipe. We'll just send those... we can send them in 2 separate directions. That one doesn't have a fort on it, despite what it looks like. You can go to Erfurt. The Friesland stack can go to Goslar. The Goslar troops have just been see-you-lated. And this stack doesn't really need to do anything, so we're just going to split it... oh no, we'll just go sit in Nantes because it has adequate levels of supply. We don't get attrition for no reason. There's no point having people die sat on their bum. And I don't need these 52,000 troops, so I'm just going to move them back to the Mamluk territory in case those rebels fire. Free Ottoman wreckage. Yep, there they are. Just don't go... yeah, don't do that. I don't want the 17k stack to go get wrecked, please. Siege of Hamburg. Done. These troops, let's get them back to my capital, because we know they won't get attrition there. We need to save as much manpower as we can, so we can deal with actual, genuine difficult enemies later. Apparently we're going to clean out some rebels for Brandenburg. You're welcome. Those particularists are now triple gone. Hamburg, what will you give me? Boy, a load of money. Not that much considering where you're located, but that's fine. Give me some war reparations. There's no point pillaging you because I don't get any benefit. That'll do. Friesland, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the same boat. Give me some money. Even less money. Amazing. Yep, nothing worth pillaging them for. Get some war reparations. Thank you very much. Now, there's an 18k stack there. That's not completely insignificant. Just mostly insignificant. And if you'd be so kind, Bulgaria, as to not de-siege that, that'd be just peachy. I could probably piece them. I doubt. Actually, hang on. I highly doubt they'll give me all of their territory. Yeah, because that would mean they no longer exist. But I'm pretty sure they're all. Oh, no, they're not. That one province is not in the same zone as everything else. So for now, I'm okay with just taking these three. They would peace out immediately. I'm gonna have to wait 5 days anyway. Let's see if they de-siege that within 5 days. They might not even care. Oh, they've run away. Oh, one of my stacks got attacked. Where? Oh, well, isn't that rude? That's where the Ottoman stack is. At least we know. They ambushed me. I wasn't paying attention. Where are they going? To Sins? The called Sins? Sina? Well, now that I've seen you, we're gonna wreck you. How very rude. Attacking me while my eyes weren't looking. Wasn't a stat wipe. Where are they going to run away to? Realistically, it doesn't really matter. So 52k stack. You're going to go beat up those rebels. Other smaller stack, which is of mercenaries, you're going to go do the long sitting siege. This stack of shrimps is going to come back and re-merge with its other half. Can't believe they did that. That was so rude. Now we have some diplomats back. Let's siege out. Well, I guess we did, but let's peace out Thuringia. We're already at 72% war score. I don't want anything from them, and they're too big to do anything particularly rude to. So we'll just peace them out, get some money. That's some reasonable money. But anything we can do to vaguely annoy them? I mean, we could return cores, but who cares? That doesn't benefit us in any way. I'm just going to make them end some rivalries so it increases the peace treaty timer. They're less inclined to join a coalition. That's done. Is Bulgaria? If it's Bulgaria, Goslar, and Lumberg. Lumberg's already been sieged out. Goslar's already been sieged out. So our remaining stacks, let's move them all down to Rome, and then we can break them up however we want to. We can't quite peace. Well, I guess we probably could peace Bulgaria out now. Yeah, the other provinces left just aren't worth anything. I mean, the other option is we could vassal them, but I don't really see that as... the play. They already have a vassal. I'm already over my diplomatic relations limit. What cause do they even have? Yeah, they don't. They have one core. They don't already own. That doesn't really do it for me. Oh no, I was on Wallachia. That makes more sense. The Bulgaria has some cores. But if I ended up vassaling Bulgaria, those two provinces, because Poland has claimed them, I won't be able to take in this war anyway. It's a little bit more tempting than I initially gave it merit for, but I still think the answer is no. We're just going to force... Can we just force religion because we're rude? Do we care enough? Probably we do, because then they'll convert this province and we won't have to do it. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's now a Protestant province, so when we take it later, we won't have to convert it. So that's positive. Get those called. It's only 11% overextension anyway. Every troop up here, I guess, now can start coming back to Rome, so we can split them up however we want to again. Because we clearly don't need more troops over here in the Ottoman territory right now. We very much have all of our bases covered. Really, it's just a question of how much land do we want to take? Go away, Lundberg. Nobody likes you. We're not going to listen to a one province minor. Awesome. So that big stack of rebels has now been besieged. This is only a level 1 fort. It's enormous overkill to take a 50k stack there, but let's just get it done. And we can resume autonomous sieging. Same with you when you get there. You may only be a 7,000 strong stack, but you'll grow. Beautiful carpet sieging. It looks like even the provinces that we haven't sieged out yet, the rebels have done that job for us to a degree. Doesn't count towards war score, but means they can't spawn any troops there. And there is Spain's peace treaty expiring. So, need to keep an eye on what Spain does. They are allied to nobody that matters. A rare thing to say in a game with France in it, but yeah, being allied to France in this game is irrelevant. They would only have about, what, 350,000 troops? It's not that much. Britain will join against Spain, so will Portugal, which is very amusing. And realistically, we could just do that as a way just to slow Spain down and prevent a coalition to spawn around them. Even though I don't really have any troops over there right now, I have 40,000. I have none in Africa that are available right now. It's probably still worth doing just so they can't join a coalition with half of Europe. That and Portugal and Britain will join willingly, and I'm sure... Well, I'm not sure how much Britain will do. They have no manpower and only 83,000 troops, but they do have a lot of ships. Portugal, meanwhile, has more troops than Spain does, and an almost identical number of ships. I already moved my fleet over. It's already in the happy zone. We're going to move it one place further than that. Yeah, I think we will. Let's declare war. Drag in Britain and Portugal. It's imperialism. We might be able to take some more territory off France if we want to. I'm not sure if we will or not. There's the options there. They also have the Knights, which is just annoying, and Cocombs, where I don't even know where that is. So that's clearly not a big deal. So let's declare we're going to split our stack because we don't need them all in one place. Let's see if France even joins in. They might not. France did not join, so they did not honor that option yet. They might. They're still allied to Spain. They haven't made a decision, which is interesting. We'll see. We'll watch what they do. This is a black flag stags. Well, that was not the set of words I wanted to say. Let me try again. This is a black flagged stack. I don't know. So I guess we're not CG out Hejaz, but honestly, I don't think we'll need to. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to send this stack over to Constantinople. As for this giant stack of doom, let's have it all march over, I guess, over to Spain. And we'll see how things get on. But our dicing with Spain is going to come next episode. So hopefully you've enjoyed and you'll stick around and see just how badly they get torn apart. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.